Welcome back to another YouTube Tuesday, and possibly the last YouTube Tuesday of its kind. Today we're going to be going over the channels that I've covered since we started this series, so that you can make sure that you didn't miss out on any of the recommendations. Let's get into the video. So we're going to start from the beginning. The series opened up with me starting with the channel VCC Board Repairs, an excellent channel if you're looking into understanding how to work on iPhone logic boards or even Samsung logic boards, understanding how to reball a CPU or just basic general understanding of how to do micro soldering. Great content. Definitely check them out. The second one that we covered is similar to the first, and that's STS Telecom. Definitely check out his videos as he takes his time to explain his thought process behind all of the different repairs. The third channel that I covered is iPad Rehab. Jessa Jones, I think this one featured as well Mark Schaefer. Both great at what they do. Definitely check them out. I then covered Edgar iRepair, who is phenomenal at taking something that's complicated and saying it in a very simple way. And if you speak Spanish, he's tons of content on his YouTube channel, Edgar Reparo. If you understand him, if you can understand Spanish, I highly recommend that you check out those videos because he has a lot more of them and a lot more information to be had there. The next channel is iBoard Repair. Like the previous ones, he does work on motherboards and he's very good at what he does. I really enjoy his content, so check out his videos. And I followed him up with Louis Rossmann, another great source, especially if you're looking for MacBook repair guides and sources. He has a whole team that puts together videos. A lot of his older content is still relevant, so definitely check him out. The next channel was Northridge Fix. It's definitely a channel where if you're looking kind of for a please bro solution, he's going to show you how to quickly do it. Got a lot of good content, and I think it's definitely worth a follow. The channel after that was from Repair Guru in Canada. An excellent example of how you can take repair and turn it into content that all consumers can watch. Just very good at making entertaining content for everybody outside of the repair community, bringing in a lot of views. Kind of the king of what I would consider short film content. And we cover one of my friends, Jerry Rig Everything. You probably know him as the guy that destroys the expensive phones. Got a ton of really good content if you're looking for teardowns, even though they're not necessarily designed as teardown videos. He shows how to open up devices. Maybe not the most practical way to open them, but he definitely puts them through the test, and it's really entertaining, so check him out. The next channel that I covered was MD Repairs. He has a very interesting way of taking some things that are really complicated and making them very simple, showing the true potential that tech can get to when it comes to things like data recovery and things like that, so check him out. I followed him up by featuring my own channel. A shout out to me as I show one of the many ways to replace the glass only on an Apple Watch. I think I'm definitely worth the follow, as I always try to show step-by-step how to do some of the more complicated repairs. I followed up myself with the channel called Go Cell Phone Repairs. We reviewed one of his many videos showing how to troubleshoot an issue with an iPad, going through a board view and schematics, so definitely check out that channel. The next featured channel was iDoctor UK, in which video we watched as he was able to break down and show a very simple way to work on and repair a faulty charge port on an iPad, where he broke down step by step exactly what he was trying to do. We followed him up with a channel called Tronics Fix, which is a great channel if you're looking into learning how to repair consoles. He's got a bunch of fun video series, so check him out. I then followed him up with Mr. Phone Doctor, a channel dedicated to showing some of the more complicated repairs like refurbishing. Highly recommend checking out his videos. Unfortunately, had to unlist that video due to some potential music copyright issues, but his channel is definitely worth the watch. Then followed him up with Joey Does Tech, a great source for learning how to do diagnosing and logic board repairs for consoles and other things like that. So check out his channel as well. And another good source for console repair, which have become fairly common repairs, that channel, Tooltech Merc. Definitely check out his videos, as he takes his time to really break down his methods to diagnose and fix some more complicated issues. I then featured the channel iMicro Board Repairs, where we watched one of his methods for data recovery on an iPhone motherboard. in my opinion, definitely worth a follow. And of course, I had to cover Paul Daniels as well. Great source for MacBook type repairs. I highly recommend checking out his content if that is something you're wanting to get into, more than just replacing the batteries and the screens and things like that on MacBooks, but getting into motherboard repairs, as he's got some great software that you can utilize to make a living and get into these more complicated repairs. We then covered the channel Electronic Repair School, a great source as well for those MacBook type repairs. In this case, he showed us how to quickly diagnose and fix an issue. I believe this one was a shorted capacitor on a MacBook. Definitely takes his time to be thorough and explain the process behind all of his repairs. I highly recommend checking him out. I then covered the channel Money Talks Wireless, which if you get anything from its channel, it's understanding how to advertise your business so that you can gain more traction in your area and have people come from far and wide to either be featured on your channel for a repair or just because they feel like they can trust you. He does a really good job at showing that type of thing. And speaking of console repair, one of the most prevalent console repairists on the planet would be the Coder, who likes to be on a bunch of different platforms showing what he can do, whether it's via live stream or his edited versions of those live streams. Definitely a great source if you're looking into getting into console type repairs, from Switches to Xbox, PS, PlayStations, all of those devices. Definitely a great source. And last but not least, we covered the channel Hugh Jeffries, a great source for entertaining repair videos. And definitely another channel that has been able to reach more than just the repair community. Now, I'd like to hear your thoughts on where to continue from here. I'm thinking about switching up things for next year. And if I'm not going to have a YouTube Tuesday, maybe I just simply review individual videos, or maybe we do something else or some different type of repair. Well, let me know what you would like to see in the comments below. I wish you all a happy new year, and we'll see you in the next video.